So that's what he got.
Hmm.
And it's the bottom of the barrel. It was the lowest of the low jobs in the camp, was the guy who had the, and he talks about it. I found material in letters where he talks about his experience in the trenches. I didn't find it in his writings of technical form. He does talk about it from the point of view of his infatuation with the trenches, but not really what he was doing, and not how bad it was. Whereas in writing letters to his cousin, who he really learned, they really entered a deep relationship about that time, about this time that he went into just before. This cousin who became principal of a girls' school, and so she was intellectually kind of keyed with him, and they really got tight. They got really close, and that'll come up again soon. But in the meantime, he writes letters to her all the time, and he talks about this thing of having to get somebody, and you got to get them out of there, so you got to carry them. So there'd be one guy. If you had a guy to carry them, if it was not with stretchers, there were two of them, but they'd have to go 1,800 yards. Well, that's a pretty long distance on a whole zigzag bunch of trenches to avoid being bombed on and shelled on while they were getting the guy out of there. And it was all mud, it would be mud and guts in the trenches, because it'd be dead bodies and you know, and that's a horrible job. Get them back to where they could work with them and get them in some kind of a hospital. That was his job, and it was a hard enough job, both psychologically and physically, that they put these guys on rotation, and so they'd kick them out of the trenches, and sometimes for as much as a month or two, while there wasn't maybe a lot going on down there, so they didn't have a need for them. They'd stick them in a farmhouse out there someplace, and that was, but his science was really put to rest at that point. That's a break point. Any questions about any comment or thought about what I'm sharing? I'm trying to get him to.
How many years was he in the service?
Huh?
Oh.
19. He was in 5 years. He's drafted in 14. He's marshaled out of the. He drummed out of the military in 1919. So.
Do you think I could get a drink of water?
Yeah, we could probably arrange that.
I can.
I think there are cups over there.
Yeah, I'll find a cup. I just need tap water.
Let's see here. I'm going to change this for a minute.